Oh, do I look stressed to you? Because I definitely am not. No. I went toe to toe with a certain villain last night in Marvel Champions, and let me tell you, it was a good time. I just got my handed to me every single time to one card, one villain. You know what this is? This is Ultron. Ultron for Marvel Champions takes your cards and makes them his mindless drones. Right away with the Crimson Cowl scenario, he already starts off taking your card and makes it one of his drones. For every drone he has, he automatically gains +1 attack. On top of that, when you switch to hero form and attack Ultron and leave it at hero form for the villain's next turn, he's going to attack you instead. And what happens when he attacks? He also gains another drone. That drone powers him up, so his attack goes from 2 to 3, assuming he has one drone, and then he attacks you for 3 damage, and then the drone attacks you for another 1 damage. You're taking 3 to 4 damage every single turn. I wish with all of my heart that was it, but it's not, because his scenario only has 3 threats. So what does that mean? You're trying to mitigate damage, you're trying to dwindle down his health. At the same time, you're also trying to make sure he doesn't reach 3 threat. For the most part, he almost always reaches 3 threat because it's just gonna happen as soon as he starts drawing all those boost cards. And then, bam, elevates to the next scenario, leading you to Assault on NORAD. Where now, lucky you, the game gives you a choice. Would you rather gain double the amount of threat or take an extra 2 damage on top of everything else? Everything that we talked about is just Ultron and his scenario. That's not even including any of his encounter cards. You have ones where he's summoning guards like Advanced Ultron Drone. This robot will even build a factory converting more of your cards into his mindless drones. If he literally even gets upset, you take damage. He literally has a card that says Rage of Ultron, like, seriously. Like, what? Last night I went 3 rounds with him, 3 characters, and all of them were from like the base pack, so no adjustments, no modifications made to the deck. They were just the base expansion cards, the pre-built deck. And the first one was Venom. That was a major wreckage because Venom died in like 2 turns. It feels like Venom needs kind of a build-up because he has little upgrade kits that you kind of have to accumulate, but by that time, I was already overthrown by Ultron. Secondly, I did a little bit better, actually way better with Quicksilver. Now Quicksilver is insanely fun to play. Again, these are all pre-built decks that I played with. I've only played them once, and I also have 0 idea about strategy with them. They're just whatever the expansion comes with. Played with Quicksilver, and Quicksilver's so cool because you can just ready him again and again. His cards are all about just speed, and it's so fun to play. With that speed, I was able to kill off all his drones while still maintaining a barrage of attacks on Ultron himself, taking him down to his last form. So that one made a bunch of progress compared to with Venom. But the downside of Quicksilver is that he has a very low health pool. So with that, Ultron honestly wrecked me in 1 turn. Ultron's last form upgrades his attack to +4, and then there was already a drone on the board, bringing him to 5, and then I drew Ultron's Imperative, bringing him to 7, and in 1 hit, literally 1 hit, Ultron kills Quicksilver because I only had 7 health left anyway. So I got over it, and I decided to summon my favorite character of all time across all of Marvel, aside from Iron Man, Doctor Strange. I decided to bring out the Sorcerer Supreme for the very first time. Again, pre-built deck, no idea how to use Doctor Strange, and he plays so differently compared to everybody else. He uses a side deck of invocation cards, pretty much his own spellbook. And I haven't learned the full rotation yet of spells, but you know, Doctor Strange doesn't really do well with a bunch of minions, and of course Ultron is super good at just getting a ton of minions on the board already. So with that, the Sorcerer Supreme got defeated real fast. And I know Doctor Strange has really cool strategies with like the stun lock and all that, and I'm pretty sure he's a very OP character. I've heard tons of great, amazing things about him, but I have no idea how to use him yet. I have no idea how to use the past 3. Either way, if you can't already tell, I'm having a ton of fun playing against Ultron at expert level, but it's time to fix up the deck a little bit. If you have strategies for me or tips on how to defeat Ultron, please let me know down in the comments below, because I'm going to attempt this villain fight one more time tonight, and I think I'm gonna bring on Hulk. Honestly, if I brought She-Hulk to the fight, I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to win this one. I have a modified She-Hulk deck with aggression. I'm pretty sure she would wipe the floor with him, but I'm trying to use other heroes to see what plays out pretty well. I really want to use Hulk and try him out, or Scarlet Witch. But yeah, back to the first question that we asked today: is he undefeatable? No, I think The balance between him being too difficult versus too easy is honestly, it feels perfect because it makes me want to keep playing again and again and again, especially for a villain in the base game. So I've heard also that Red Skull is harder than Ultron, which is amazing. But it's cool, I'm just having a ton of fun. Decided to put out this video because Ultron is super awesome and I really love how this villain is playing. It's amazing with the deck of cards how they're able to simulate this drone environment. I just think it's so cool and so awesome, which is why I made this video. I don't know what kind of video this is. Me enjoying the game and ranting also about a villain that I have a very, very difficult time defeating at the moment. But with that said, thank you all so much for joining me on today's rant. Wish me luck for tonight, and I will see you all very, very soon.